These are the best Xbox accessories that you can purchase for under $100 that will take your gaming setup to the next level. Let's talk about the brand new 8-bit Do Xbox mouse and keyboard. It's got that transparent plastic giving you that OG look from back in the day, and it has a bunch of different lighting effects. It's got a responsive types. When you're actually typing, it'll pulse around depending on what keys you press. But you can also have it do like standard RGB stuff, and then also my favorite one's this one here, where it just literally the random keys light up. It almost looks like a motherboard being activated behind the actual encasement. The arrow keys have got the green, yellow, blue, and red, which are also the side buttons on the mouse. The mouse is pretty comfortable. It's a weird shape. It's got an awesome magnetic charger, which works really well for keeping it juiced up. But the buttons on the side of the mouse, I do trigger them a little bit too easier than I would like to. But it is nice that you've got buttons on both sides, like quad buttons. It's got a lot of flexibility. A lot of people have complained about the typing sensation on this 8-bit Do keyboard. They don't like the switches. I like them. I think it sounds good. It's got a good sort of click and clack to it, but you can obviously switch this out. It's like one of those customizable keyboards where you can take out the switches, put different ones in, different keycaps, whatever you want to do. So that option is there, but I think it sounds pretty sweet. Also included in the box is this macro pad that comes with the keyboard. Essentially, you can map additional buttons to this on the A and B. So it actually works really well if you've got a racing simulator. That's how we've been using it. So we've got this mouse and keyboard, and then we've got the macro pad to just trigger different stuff when we're in the seat, so we don't have to keep grabbing the keyboard. It works quite nice. All of the products featured in today's video are linked down below in the description, and you can also scan the QR codes on screen to browse while you watch along. Something that adds a little bit of spice to my desk setup, and it's a subtle Xbox accessory, are these official Forza mugs. They've got a few different types of these, I believe 3, and they've got the different classifications of the vehicles from the Forza games. This is kind of an Easter egg you can put on your desk setup, and if you know, you know. But other than that, it just looks like a regular white mug with a cool pattern on it. It's not too obvious that it's gamer themed with a big Xbox logo on there or a PlayStation logo. It's a nice subtle addition that adds a bit of personality to your overall setup and also highlights which are some of your favorite games. Something that I was unfortunately unable to get my hands on in time for this video are the brand new Doom controllers. Doom the Dark Ages is probably one of the biggest drops coming to Xbox Game Pass, and this has some awesome accessories to go with it. Now, I did purchase the ones for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Those were pretty cool, but I feel like this Doom one just takes it to another level. Not only is there a standard Xbox gamepad that has custom symbols on all of the buttons, which are little Easter eggs referencing the game, there is also the limited edition Series Elite 2 controller that just overall looks absolutely insane. Both of the controllers are inspired by sort of the different armors that you can wear in the game, and there is also a console wrap that you can put around the Xbox Series X, which is probably one of the best that they've released by far. I've owned all of them, the Starfield one, the Black Ops one, some of the camo ones that they had, and this Doom one looks the best. I am interested to know, though, in the comments, whether do you actually purchase these console wraps? It's a bit like the PlayStation 5 console covers. They're super cool, and people get hyped about them. They're like, bro, that looks sick, man. And I'm like, yeah, it does look sick. But I'm yet to go to a friend's house or anybody's house where they've actually purchased console covers or a console wrap or anything in that vein. And I guess it is difficult because they're like $45, $50. It's the price of a full game. Like, would you rather your console had a cool wrap around it, or would you rather have the latest and greatest title to play for hours and have unlimited fun? I don't know. It's a bit of a controversial one, I guess. Switching categories quite drastically, this right here is the world's largest Xbox. Hear me out. This thing is actually quite good for the price. It is a full-size Xbox fridge. Now, in the past, I've talked about the Xbox mini fridge, which was cool, but I don't think it was really worth it. It was like $85, and it didn't really have much capacity. It just a big Xbox, basically. But this bad boy is perfect. $185 for a fridge this size, I don't think is this bad. And when you consider that it's also Xbox licensed and themed, it doesn't seem to have too much brand tax on it. We needed a new fridge for the studio anyways, so it was the perfect excuse to pick this up. Inside, you've got the perfect layout with cutouts for cans and places to put your different snacks. It's even got a freezer area for storing things like ice cubes or whatever it is for cooling down your gamer drinks. And then on the outside, you've got the Xbox power button that does actually illuminate, and you've got the option to turn this on and off depending on what you want to do. Now, my first apprehension and concern was this was going to be super loud. Usually fridges are kind of loud. They like hum, but once it's set up and gone up to temperature, it's silent. Like it's on right now, and I can't hear it. It's not on all. I thought it would ruin our filming setup and we'd have to put it out of the room. So that's pretty cool. So it does hum now and again if it's like being open for a bit or whatever, you like open it, it hums to get back up to temperature and circulate stuff about. But other than that, it's pretty silent, which I think is great. It doesn't disturb your gaming setup, but it does add to the overall aesthetics. And obviously those Forza mugs. We can now use the Forza mugs with our ice cold drinks from our Xbox fridge. Everything's just coming together. You'd think I'd planned this. Obviously the Xbox light illuminates on the Xbox fridge, but did you know you can actually customize the color of the Xbox power button on your real life console? For $5, you can purchase these stickers that go over the power button on your Xbox, but not in the way you'd think. You actually have to take it apart in order to set this up for the best results. Taking an Xbox Series S and Series X apart is not as easy as you would first assume because of these proprietary screw heads. They've got special screw heads on there that aren't Phillips that stop you from opening it up. Luckily, inside of our tech toolkit that I've got linked down below in the description, we have all of the fitment types that you would need for opening technology like this. So it's an absolute breeze, and it's literally, I think it's like 9 screws or something like that you just take out. Basically, you remove all of the green screws, and this will take the heat shield away from the plastic encasement, letting you then access the power button region where you can then stick this colored sticker on, and then you can rebuild it. This takes about 5-10 minutes tops to actually set this up. If you want a more detailed tutorial taking you through exactly how to do this upgrade step by step, you should check out this video here because I did a full video way back when on how you can do this correctly. Once your Xbox is reconstructed, you can then power it up, and now the color of your power button will illuminate to your desired choice. For us, we ironically put it as red because of the red ring of death. By the way, if you're wondering how we took this Xbox apart so easily, this was by using our own official toolkit. This is my tech toolkit available over on my website. I'll leave it down below. Basically, it's got all of the different screw heads that you would ever need for these weird little screws that they put on to try and avoid you from taking your Xboxes and PlayStations apart. So it means you could just get stuck in and not waste any time. One of my most used Xbox accessories over the last 12 months is the Moza R3. This is a budget, entry-level direct drive steering wheel that you can purchase for your Xbox console. Now, the difference with the R3 compared to something like a Logitech G923 or whatever, it's direct drive. So the Logitech stuff are like gear-driven and belt-driven type technology that you see in some of them like Thrustmaster wheels as well, which is cool, works well, but doesn't give you as much strength. Whereas with the R3, you get 3 Newton meters of torque in a direct drive wheelbase, which so it operates quieter for a starter because of the way the technology works, but also the forces are much stronger. It's a great entry level into some serious sim racing equipment that really gives you an awesome simulation experience. It is compatible with the whole ecosystem of Moza products. You can switch out the wheel rims, do a bunch of different stuff, eventually move it over to your gaming PC if you were to take this serious and get like a triple screen setup, button boxes, and so on. So it gives you a lot of future-proofing within your setup, considering its price point. I think it's like $350 off the top of my head, which isn't too bad at all. That includes everything: the pedals, the wheelbase, the rim, and so on. And then obviously you can purchase additional stuff on top of that, depending on how you want to fit it out. It's compatible with a large list of games natively on the Xbox Series S and X, works really well with stuff like Dirt Rally, and of course, popular titles such as Forza. It also has its own companion software that you can access on the iPad or on your PC to customize the different force feedback profiles. I'll leave a link down below in the description. I believe this does get you a discount if you use it and check out on the website, which will save you a little bit of money and get it a little bit closer to that $100 budget that I said in the video title. In fact, if you want to check out my full review of the Moza R3, you should watch this video next, because if you like this, you'll like that.